there, good evening my beauties, it's me Ada, welcome to the new reading. Let's light our candle and guess what? Last time I checked I had 13 subscribers and I thought this is a cool number, so I normally don't go into this social stuff, but guys, I really appreciate your likes, subscribes, your dislikes, your comments, your views. Everything is such a cool feeling to know that there are people out there who are watching. And so yeah, and to honor each and one of you, of my dear subscribers, I have exactly 13 crystals today. So I have a feeling that you are sitting with me here and ready for a new game of cards. So yeah, the light is funny. It's probably because I have my electric light and I have some sunlight coming from another room, but whatever. I hope you can still see everything. We are having French red wine, a Bordeaux, and we are having a red reading today because I recently, well, about a year ago or something, discovered chakras, and I love chakras. I have to say, I probably repeat it every time I do a reading, but I have to say I'm quite skeptical about all supernatural stuff, so I do not believe in the supernatural aspects of chakras, but I think that chakras are a great tool to just kind of split your life into parts that you can pay attention separately. And it kind of makes sense. So there are a lot of good stuff out there on chakras. So I already did a reading on chakras. It was the least popular reading on my channel so far, with about 8 or 9 views, something like that, and probably all of them me just checking if the video is alright. So I decided I'll do a series. I will post every week a video on a certain chakra, and it will be kind of a checkup on the chakras, and it will be consisting of what is bringing this or that chakra out of balance and what can be done to bring it back into balance. So as usual, it is first of all for you to just pay attention if anywhere just, I don't know, just strikes a chord inside of you or whatever and just brings you into direction. So yeah, maybe I should pay attention to this and that, and maybe this could be beneficial for me. So I do not intend to say that I am any kind of healer or whatever. There are really cool healers out there. Maybe one day I'll make a video about my favorite YouTubers, and there's particularly one of them who really helped me out without even knowing about it in a very difficult time, and taught me a lot. So this video is made with great gratitude to this person as well. So yes, I have pre-shuffled the cards. I have basically everything ready. There will be timestamps as usual. And I think I will just start our countdown in a sec. It will be a normal pick a card reading. You will have you will have 4 options to select from. And without further ado, let me introduce you to today's stars. Let's start today with orange calcite, Oh, in this light it looks really orangey, I love it. So yeah, this is orange calcite. This is fluorite. I have several of them, I just wanted this one today. We have rose quartz. And we have smoky quartz. I don't know, for me it's like a piece of ice or a piece of jelly, I don't know, I really like it. Okay, so I have a black hourglass, because black, apart from red, is also a color for the root chakra, and root chakra is going to be the theme of our today's reading. So maybe before I will probably do some videos on chakras later. I don't know, maybe yes, maybe no. I'm so changeable. But I think that we just start from the beginning. The beginning is the root chakra, and before we start the countdown, you can start looking at the crystals already and deciding, and I'm just tell you before I start the countdown. Root chakra is basically, so if you already know everything about chakras, I'll put a timestamp where you can just start selecting and whatever. So if you're not if you are new to the concept of chakras, and if you are open to this concept, as I said, I'm a skeptic myself, so but I find several things about them really useful, so bear with me for a second. Anyways, the root chakra is based in the... Now, I always call it the arse chakra, honestly, because it's really it's at the base of our spine, so really what we sit on. And you know, this, for me, it is this feeling when you sit in a very cozy armchair and it's so warm and soft and nice, and you feel safe and secure. So root chakra is basically all about this, and it is all about having your basic needs satisfied, like having enough to eat, having enough to drink, fresh air to breathe, roof over your head and stuff like that, and of course a cozy armchair to sit in. So when the root chakra is out of balance, it can be overactive, and this will mean that the person is too concentrated on satisfying their basic needs, like really all about just food, drink, whatever, and nothing apart. So, well, not that exaggerated probably, but you know, with just a tilt in this direction. So if root chakra is underactive, it is all about not feeling secure, not, you know, just feeling your feet off the ground, like feeling insecure, feeling unsafe, feeling threatened, and all of this. So imagine like being kicked out of the bed in the middle of the night. This is how you feel when your root chakra is underactive. So yeah, and we will have 4 crystals, and for each crystal I will do a reading that will see into what may be bringing your root chakra out of balance, and then we'll see what can you do to bring it back into balance. Yeah, so let us start. I'm giving you 2 minutes, so I will turn this beauty 4 times. Faites vos jeux. So as usual, there will be timestamps. I have already pre-shuffled the cards, and I will shuffle them a bit anyway when I'm selecting the cards. What else? Yeah, I'm reading really intuitively, so I'm not going by the book, but you're already probably aware of it. If you're new, yeah, this is how I do it. First of all and foremost, this is for fun and for connecting with your own intuition and looking inside yourself. So I'm not telling you what to do, I'm not giving any advice. And I hope you're also not taking any advice from any videos on the internet on any life-changing decisions. This is what I almost put into my disclaimers, or close to almost always. So, what else can I tell you about the coming reading? Yes, there will be 2 timestamps for each option, because the first timestamp will take you to a point where I start dealing the cards, and the second timestamp, this is a tongue twister, second timestamp will take you to a moment where I start reading the cards. So it all will be in the description box below. Right, also I'm going to turn the hourglass the last time. So if you haven't decided yet, the method that works for me best, whatever it is the reading is about, I close my eyes briefly and think for a split second about the subject of the reading. Then I open my eyes, and the first crystal or the first whatever it is there to choose, the first thing I look at is my choice. So you can also pause the video, meditate, and just, I don't know, hover your palm over the screen or whatever, and le jeu est fait, rien ne va plus. Let us begin with the reading, shall we? Okay, so we are going to start with the orange call sign. And let us see. So, hey there, orange call side. We're going to have 2 piles. One pile will be telling us about what is bringing your root chakra out of balance, and the second pile will tell us how you can balance your root chakra. If you have skipped the introduction, this is where I tell briefly about what root chakra is. If you don't care about chakras but still want to see this reading, root chakra is all about feeling grounded, feeling safe and secure. So basically we are looking at what is either making you too grounded, or what is taking your feet off the ground and stops making you feel grounded. Does it even make sense? Anyway, so yeah, we will look into what it might be that's bringing you in out of balance in the most basic of your needs, and giving you the sense of either insecurity or making you much too concentrated on satisfying your basic needs, as I said. So yeah, this is what root chakra is basically all about, and this is what we are going to look at. Alright, so let us see. Oracle, which is red, and then let's see what the Spirit de la Lune is telling us. Yeah, up to more shuffling. Okay. And my grumpy gnomes. Hello there. Yeah, I know you are grumpy, I know. Just one more shuffle. One more shuffle for you, and one more shuffle for you. Okay, So let us see. This pile is for what's bringing your root chakra out of balance, and this pile is about what we can do to bring it back into balance. All right. Let's start with what's bringing your root chakra out of balance. And we have Ace of Wands, and it says work. We have B, like not like B, but just B. We have time for a nap. So someone is probably overworked. This is what it looks like to me. For now, teaching. Are you a teacher? Devil. Alright. 8 of Wands. Gazelle. Ooh. 2 of Swords. The Sun. Okay. Knight of Wands. Bone Collector. I'm seeing this dude quite a lot recently. And the Lady of the Harvest. Okay, so first of all, what I am seeing here is that you are overworking yourself. Like, this is basically you, and you are overworking yourself. Knights of Wands, they're always fast, so you are like have this insane rhythm in your work, or looking for work, or whatever it is. This is working, either really working at the office or whatever, or working in terms of working on something, like on a book or in a project, on, I don't know, a family, like you have several kids and you have to care about the family all the time. So really you have this insane rhythm. And it looks to me like you really are sleeping on your feet, basically. So you are really overworked and sleeping on your feet. Also, yeah, this is Lady of the Harvest. You are basically harvesting these the results of this exertion. Sorry, there are people screaming outside as always. Right? Then I'll leave these for later. Teaching. I don't know why, but I have this feeling like you are a teacher, either raising your own kids or really working, educating other people or kids. And it really looks like really educating, not like being a professor at the university, but really being a teacher at school, maybe even teaching kids with special needs. I don't know, I really feel this work that requires a lot of devotion. So either you are really devoted to your own family, so you're putting their needs before yours, or you are really a very enthusiastic about your work, which is working with kids or people who really need a lot of guidance. Okay. So, these three belong together. It is the sun, which means happiness. It is the devil, which means obsession, toxicity, vicious circle, basically, in this case. And the two of swords is the impossibility, inability to choose in this case. Or rather, let me put it this way. The situation, like your work, your family, whatever it is, it's making you happy. Otherwise, you wouldn't do it. You really find satisfaction in either work or caring for your family. On the other side, you are aware of this, I just have this word, enslavement, because sometimes when you get frustrated, you always feel like, not always, but you almost feel like you are being a slave to a situation. So you cannot decide which has more significance to you. So you would really love to do something about it, but you can't really decide if the happiness is outweighing this feeling of enslavement. Also, Gazelle is you. Gazelles are fast, but they are kind of timid and shy and, you know, vulnerable. Now, this one is time. This one is time. This one is basically death. There is, alright, this is not a skull of a gazelle, but it looks similar. And to me, it looks like you see the time ticking by, and you are scared that before you can even decide if you want to change something or if you want it be as it is, the time will go by and it will be too late. So you're basically having, I don't want to say midlife crisis, but you know, you've been in this vicious circle for a while and you can't even decide if you want to escape or not, let alone making any decisions in the direction of the escape of the situation. So this is it, and it has a lot of red here, so it's influencing your red root chakra. So you are basically in the dark about it. So this says B, in this case your whole existence is in the dark, because you don't know. You don't know whether you want to continue as it is or if you want to change something. And this is what you want, and you want finally something to bring light into this darkness. So to sum it up, you have a very demanding either a job or life of someone who cares for their family. And this is really taking up all of your time and all of your efforts, so that you are satisfying your own basic needs for the needs of the others. And on the one hand, you find immense satisfaction in being there for the others. On the other hand, you realize that you've been you're kind of losing yourself in this situation. You are being sort of a slave to this situation, and despite this realization, you can't even start deciding if you want to change something about it or not. then also you feel like you might spend all of your time in this situation without any options, without any changes, without any second chances. So you're basically having some sort of a midlife crisis or a crisis with identity, and do I really want to do it? Do I really, is it really me? And will I not regret it in my last seconds or whatever? So what you really are, well, not suffering, but at the moment you whole, you have the impression that you're in the dark and you desperately want something to bring some sort of light into this darkness. So yeah, this is what is unbalancing you, because clearly you are just neglecting your own basic needs. You forgot about you needing this security, and something you just ignoring that you have this basic needs at all, because you are so consumed with caring for the others. So let's see what you can do. Where are the what aspects of your life can you change or pay some sort of attention in order to balance out your root chakra? We have Page of Wands, and it says dependence. We have new growth. We have flexible. That's interesting. We have ascension. We have the King of Swords. We have the Chariot. This is good. This is really good. This is perfect. We have Cobra, and it is red. Cool, dude. I like it. I love it for you. We have the Tower. Okay. This is a good tower. This is the best tower I've ever seen. We have the Strength. Oh, it's time for a rebellion, I'm telling you. Two of Cups. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh, this is cool. Encouragement. And the Sage. Alright, so these two dudes belong together, right? I can't even separate these cards into groups because they all kind of belong together. And this is cool. This is really cool. So you are in for a treat, but you have some work to do, obviously. So at the center of the spread is this red cobra, and this is you. Because first of all, what I see, these people who depend on you, you love them and they love you, but to me it looks like they don't realize that you're sacrificing something for them. They're taking it for granted, not because they are so selfish or something. They just don't know it. I mean, okay, if you're caring for kids with special needs, it's probably difficult to make them understand this concept, but there are probably some people who, I don't know, if you're working with kids with special needs or something, you have like colleagues and people who like load all this work onto you or something. So whatever it is, it says that you have people who care for you, who depend on you, and who would encourage you if you told them that you need a bit space for yourself. Either it is with Two of Cups, I can't help but to see this partnership. It's either your life partner or maybe just a colleague at work with whom you are very well connected, or a good friend. So start with them and explain your situation to them. You just need some encouragement from someone. And this encouragement will come from a person with whom you have this connection, this interdependence. Okay? So then, this is you and this is your qualities. So you need to be this cobra. You have to stand up. You have to stand up and face this situation. So it looks to me like right now, with you being in the dark, you feel like a victim of the situation, which is perfectly logical, because I mean, yeah, it kind of feels like that. But you need to look the situation in the face and tell it, yes, but you know what, you are my situation. I'm not yours, you are mine, and I can change you. Also, I see a lot of intellect here. This is you. You are the King of Swords, and look at him. Look at him. You can't really... I mean, he is kind of sitting, but you don't see his throne here. It looks like he's really on alert. You have this alert intellect. You are a very fast-thinking person. You are very intelligent. You are very... Also, you're very wise, like this sage. You've seen so much in your life. You've experienced so much. You have all this baggage that you can use in working with your situation. Right? So, also this tower, this comes directly under the cobra, because the tower means... in this case, it really means change, like overthrowing the present order. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to just, stop doing what you do or whatever. It just means, like, as I said, as a cobra, you just have to face your situation and say to the situation, you are mine, and I'm doing whatever I want to do with you. So, you also have the strength to do it. I mean, you probably are exhausted right now, but we're coming right now where you can get the strength. First of all, ascension. And ascension is always the card of spirituality for me, because I mean, there's a lot of talk of raising your vibration and stuff like that. To me, it really is like taking these 5 minutes a day for yourself, for being spiritual. I don't know, if you're religious, just going to the church or whatever religious institution there is, you go and just have this time for yourself. So if it's religion, then give yourself 5 minutes to talk to God about yourself. If it's just any spiritual thing, just meditate. Or in the evening, just... Sorry, I had to sneeze because I'm lying on the floor and it's there's a slight drop here. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, meditate, or in the evening before you go to bed, just lie in your bed and try to remember 3 things that you are grateful, or something like that, really, but make it all about yourself. Spirituality, and see this bird, it's rising alone, it's all about this bird here, it's all about you. So whatever you do spirituality wise, make it about you, and it will give you this new growth, because whatever it was that you were, because as I said, you are intelligent, you are strong, because I mean, you wouldn't survive this rhythm of life if you weren't strong and intelligent in the first place. So you're strong and intelligent, but whatever growth there was in your life, it was all about other people. So it doesn't mean that you have to start being selfish. It doesn't mean that you have to abandon these other people. It just means that you have to give yourself at least 5 minutes a day to think about yourself and no one else. Just in this context, what can I do for myself? And not to sustain myself so I can sustain the others. How can I sustain myself so I myself can feel well? Also, work on your flexibility. Work on your flexibility in terms of just, breaking this. I really see that you see the life like really black and white, like being selfish and being there for the others, or I don't know, green and red or whatever. Just really contrasting patterns. And I mean, the life is much more colorful than this. So really, you should work on your flexibility and on your understanding that if you are being there for yourself, it doesn't mean that you're being selfish to the others. And Chariot is about going your way. So you can go your way and you can still be there for the others. So I think this is what you need to, you really kind of need to overthrow this feeling of being captured, of being enslaved by the others. And then you will just find a way, be so flexible that you can direct your intelligence and your strength not only to helping others, but also into helping yourself without abandoning others. And I also have a feeling it depends on your situation, but sometimes people don't really realize that you are sacrificing something for them. And I mean, it's not the best idea to tell them that you are sacrificing something for them because they will feel guilty. Just talk to someone who's close to you and try to see where you get. Because this card is beautiful. See, there's these two hands holding each other, sharing. So there's someone there ready to help you. They just don't know that they can help you. They don't know that you need help because you're strong, you're intelligent. You make it appear like it's like easy peasy for you, which it isn't. So yeah, wow. Yeah, but as I said, you're an amazing person, dude. I mean, so many cool qualities about you. I mean, your intellect, it's amazing. You're a genius. And your strength, wow. Really, all the good luck. All the good luck. Okay. Let's go to the next one, and this is fluoride. So, hi there, fluoride. What we are going to have here are two piles, and the first pile will be about what is bringing your root chakra out of balance, and the second pile is going to be about what can be done to bring it back into balance. So if you kind of skip the introduction, root chakra is all about being balanced, actually, because root chakra is about being grounded, is about having your basic needs satisfied. If it's out of balance, you either are too grounded or too ungrounded, and it's all about your feeling secure and stuff like that. So we will see what is your situation right now, what is going on that is bringing your root chakra out of balance, and then we will see what we can do to make you feel more grounded, more secure, more satisfied, at least in the most basic things of your life, like being well fed or something like that. Alright, So I've said all I wanted. I'll just keep quiet while I'm dealing with cards, alright? I don't really know what else to say. Okay, so let's shine some moonlight onto this situation and see what our grumpy gnomes have to say about it. Right? They always have something to say. Okay, so my dear fluorite, these are two piles. One pile is going to tell us what is bringing your root chakra out of balance, and the second pile is going to tell us what is there to be done to bring it back into balance. And let's start. Okay, so what is bringing your root chakra out of balance? We have Two of Wands, and it says heat. It says gratitude. Okay. Peacock, alright. I'm sensing there's some ungrateful bastard there. Alright, sorry for my language, I'm trying to keep it more or less clean. 10 of Wands, yeah, definitely. You are working your arse off, and there's a bastard who doesn't show any bit of gratitude. There's a Tower, Two of Swords. We're having some heated conversations here. Spirit of Place. Okay. Unity. A change in the wind. Joy. Okay. Page of Wands. Oh, sorry, Page of Swords. I don't know why, but I always say Wands to Swords and Swords to Wands. And Ace of Wands. Okay. So these go together. These belong here. Okay, what are we doing with the Tower and this one? So yeah, let's keep them on the side for a sec. Okay, so first of all, the baddies are, it looks to me like you're having at home a person who's not appreciating you, or at least you feel like they're not appreciating you, and it really looks like this is a family member. Either this is your partner, or it is a parent or a child, or really a close relative with whom you have to do all the time because they live at the same place as you do, or they live really close to you. Thing is, you are, at least I'm saying you are, I'm speaking in presence, but what I mean to say, this is how you see the situation. I don't know your life, I don't know how it looks from your side, but hey, this is all about you. So you are working your arse off, really. You have this heavy burden, you're working probably several jobs and doing stuff at home and taking care of everything, and this person is like this damn peacock, like Lockhart and Harry Potter, not doing anything, being vain, being, I don't know, really pompous and like being like a king or a queen to whom you need to serve, really. And they're not showing any sort of gratitude for all the work that you're doing. The problem is they are really close to you, and either you live together or you live close beside. So this is your situation at home, and it looks to me like you are having, you're not taking this, you're not swallowing it. So you're having some heated conversations about it. You're having some heated conversations about it, and yeah, so I don't know when it started, but maybe it started recently because of something I'm going to talk in a sec about. But maybe you just recently realized it, and it was, yeah, I'm getting this, maybe you kind of grew up or started into this new stage in your life believing it should be like that, but then boom, you suddenly realized, hey, wait a second. And then it kind of shattered your world in a way, this realization that this union, that this situation is not exactly healthy and this person isn't exactly helping. So you started having these heated conversations with them, or you really feel like you're going to boil over any second now and start having these heated conversations, like really conflict, because you really feel like mistreated by them. Okay? So, but there are also new beginnings looming, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say. Maybe when I'm done explaining this, we can pull a card. Maybe not, I don't know, because it's really general, so you need to really try to apply it to your own situation. But Ace of Wands, look at it. This is red. This is the root chakra, yeah, and there is a new beginning for you and your root chakra. So basically there is either a new source of security for you, either this is a new person in your life or new situation or a job offer or a job opportunity or an opportunity to, I don't know, just move somewhere else, just get away from this situation, a new beginning. This change in the wind, the situation is changing. Maybe for some reason it's changing for this person, so you're sensing the possibility of stop being this servant to them, whatever it is. So you're sensing there's change in the air, you can smell it, and this is something really palpable. This is really something that can become real, and it's giving you, it's a source of joy for you. So yeah, now we're not going to pull any more cards because it's clear, and as I said, this is really general, so you have to try and make any sense of it for yourself with your own situation. Try to apply it to yourself, because I try not to do any specific stuff, because sometimes the story really reads like something very specific, but in this case the situation is that you have someone in your proximity who is really taking you for granted, and you are really investing a lot of energy in keeping things going, and this person is just doing nothing and not showing any gratitude. The problem is that this person is really like sort of a partner or a parent and a close relative, and you weren't even realizing that this is what the situation was. But sometime at a moment in your past, I don't know, it feels like it was recently, that you suddenly, your eyes were opened and it really shattered your world, because you realized how this looks to you now, and you are feeling really annoyed with them about this whole thing. And now you are sensing a possibility, and a very realistic possibility, to change it all. Either to move, I'm really sensing something about moving, because I'm not sensing any sort of, conflicts and trying to change this person. Just you're sensing the possibility of just move away from them, just stay away from them from now on, and just be there and just balance yourself, because right now they are really, there's not just a tiny little red spots here, so there's basically no red, no color of the root chakra here, and here we have this one, because this also lacks red. This is, but this promises you to be able to balance it out. So yeah, this is your current situation. It really looks like this you are feeling ungrounded by this whole situation at home, or with wherever it is that is ever present to you, but you are sensing the possibility of change. But for now it's just, you know, your feet are off the ground because of that. Righto, so we identified the baddies. Let's see where are our goodies, shall we? Okay, so what do we have? We have the Empress. Oh, she looks gorgeous. Look at her. I love her. Okay, we have boundaries. Yeah, you need them. Earthworm. I'm never quite sure what to make out of this card. I mean, I can read the book, but you know what I'm saying. Two of Wands. Yeah. Three of Pentacles. I'm not sure about them. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Moonlight. The Fairy Godmother. Yeah. I'll explain in a sec. Regeneration, yeah. Makes sense. Perception makes sense too. Ten of Cups. This is perfect. Eight of Cups. Okay, so where's my Eight of Cups? Here's my Eight of Cups. Okay. So I am first going to be specific, and then I will be general about this one. So, specific. It can be that you have someone in your life, a friend. I sense someone older than you or just more experienced than you, because sometimes I know people who are like 10 years younger than me, but they are like my grandparents or something to me. So this person, I'm also sensing a relative, or really like a fairy godmother. I'm really sensing this sort of an aunt, a grandmother, or an older cousin, something like that. Or maybe just a good old friend, I don't know, or a colleague, or someone who has this motherly attitude to you. It isn't necessarily a woman, it's just someone who is feeling protective about you in a way, or just has this motherly, fatherly touch to their attitude towards you, right? If it's not someone else, this is what you are supposed to be to yourself. This is what you can be to yourself and should be to yourself. So there was a book I read And they really suggest that it was like some sort of self-help book, a really badass thing. Anyways, they suggest that if you are not getting enough support in your own family, invent yourself a family. Like really like kids inventing themselves imaginary friends, invent yourself an imaginary family. So if you don't have this fairy godmother in your life, invent it. Invent her or him or whatever you feel that can be, because look at their faces. They really look like a real person. I mean, this one and this one, they look like someone you know, right? So if you don't know them in real life, imagine them, and these people will teach you to set your boundaries, to bring stability, because you really need someone old and wise to tell you about it, either real or imaginary. You won't believe it if it's me telling you, alright? Because there are these people who are using you. See, they are just looking at you expectantly. When are you going to get up and go working for us? And what you have to say to them is, bye. Not with me. Just the Seven of Cups, like, see? Just take your cup and pour it out on them. Like, bye-bye, I'm out of here. I'm not doing it anymore. I have my boundaries. Alright? I'm not suggesting you have to do any conflicts, but it really feels to me like you are already in conflict with them, or feel like it's going to happen any second. So, conflicts are bad, but you need to set your boundaries. Also, you need to do some work on yourself. I don't know what kind of work it is, but you need some time to just be alone and think about your situation, and not just, you know, emotionally think about my situation. Oh, it's such a crap, what am I gonna do? No, you really have to, I don't know, take a notepad or whatever, just write things down, make a plan, make a flow chart, make whatever it is, right? Just map it out and really think about stuff, analyze stuff. And you also need some time to regenerate. Really, this will probably come after you've set your boundaries, because you need your, I don't know, a bit of peace of mind. I don't know if you can get it now, but this is what the advice is. See, this card is basically depicting grounding. There's this great, I don't know where I read it, where I heard it, I have no idea, so sorry, this is not me just stealing other people's ideas. I just can't really remember where it was, but there's this great exercise for grounding. Like, you are, imagine yourself standing on the ground barefoot, and imagine roots just shooting out of your feet into the ground and going deep down to the core of the earth and just rubbing themselves. So this is basically what is happening here. So you need to be this tree. So when your roots are connected with the core of earth, metaphorically speaking, of course, no storm can break you, and no matter what, and you will be there to receive this light. Okay? You will be able to gain the balance between earth and the sky, metaphorically speaking, of course. Right? And earthworm in this case is about work, because you have some work to do. Not the work that you're doing to support these bastards who depend on you because they are too lazy to do it themselves. This work means that you need to do the work on thinking about your situation and looking for a solution. I'm not suggesting any solutions here. This is just something that you need to look into and find a solution yourself. So, earthworm, this is this tiny little thing that you see after the rain. Here on the outside it's all grey, so you don't really need to show others that you are doing this inner work, but inside this is the whole universe that's going on there. And this is basically what it is. You need to go inside yourself to do this work. So first of all, find support. Maybe this person, this fairy godmother, will just, I don't know, get you back and just be some sort of, I don't know, keep them away from you for a while, so you can just, maybe you can stay with them for a while, just go visit them or whatever, and do this thinking or something, this thing, right? So this is something that you deserve, and you deserve abundance, and you deserve happiness. So this is what's on. These are the stakes for you. So basically this is what you are supposed to be keeping in your mind's eye in front of you as a goal. So yeah, also Pentacles is Earth. See, it's also very cool because this is 7 of Cups and this is 3 of Pentacles, and 7 and 3 is 10. And now you're having this incomplete situation. You have these people who are also grounded, but they are someone whose earth chakras are overactive because they are really concentrating on accumulating more and more and more, and you are the one who providing them with what they need. And this is this unfulfillment, you know, having enough of this all. This is like being upside down. See, sun down, sun at the bottom, moon at the top, and like, you know. And this is 10, and when you are getting rid of this, you will have 2 10s instead of just one incomplete 10 split into 2 unequal parts. So yeah, you will be completely grounded and you will be completely fulfilled emotionally. So this is for you something to consider, from this dark monochrome picture to the structured abundance and structured emotional fulfillment. So yeah, I envy you if you have this fairy godmother. If not, have a lot of fun inventing her. You can invent her as cool and badass as you want, and then yeah, good luck in working out what it is that you need to do. Alright, now let's go for the rose quartz. Okay, rose quartz, let us see what it is that's bringing your root chakra out of balance, and let us see what you can do to bring it back into balance. I have tried to explain what root chakra is to the previous 2 groups while I was dealing the cards, so briefly to explain if you skip the intro. Root chakra is about feeling safe and secure in your skin because you know that your basic needs are satisfied, like you have enough to eat and something like that. If your root chakra is unbalanced, you feel insecure. If your root chakra is in the overdrive, you are too concentrated on accumulating too much. I don't know. You can be eating too much, you can be drinking too much, you can be concerned only about money. and stuff like that. So this is what root chakra is all about, and let us see what is bringing it out of balance and what you can do to bring it back into balance. So yeah, let's have a look. There are voices outside because it is thankfully still very warm, and I'm keeping my window open because I like listening to the sounds of city. I mean, I live in a quiet part of it, more or less, but you know, if you have your window open, you start doubting it being quiet. But I love cities. I love knowing there is life out there. I can't help it. I grew up in a huge city. I need some noise. I cannot live for a long time but there's no noise outside. Okay, now for our red card, because red is the color of root chakra. Okay. No, I already saw it was a spoiler. Let's okay, and now for the grumpy nose. What do they have to say? Alright, so rose quartz, let us see what is bringing your root chakra out of balance and what we can do to bring it back into balance. So we have Four of Cups and it says the tradition. Okay. We have guidance. Someone telling you what to do. Between worlds. Yeah, I know where it's heading. Integration, yeah. Death. Okay, the Magician, Major Arcanas, I'm loving it. The Singer of Healing, yeah. Ghostlands. Ooh, spooky. Interesting. This is the first time I see this card. The Chariot, another major arcana. Dude, I'm loving it for you already. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. Oh, he's handsome. Not really nice, but handsome. Ooh. And the Raccoon. Okay. Okay, I know where this is heading. For some reasons, they really always work great together, these two cards. I mean, not these two particular cards, but these two decks, they are amazing. Anyways, what am I seeing here? First, let's leave this three out for a second. First of all, well, I mean, I can add this one because first of all, I see a group of people, society, country, culture, religion, you name it. Underline whichever it is, metaphorically speaking, that has some sort of rules. I mean, every society has rules, okay? But it looks to me like they have some particular kind of rules that don't make you happy. Like maybe there are some restrictions on how you have to behave yourself, or how what you have to eat, or whom you have to like, and stuff like that. I mean, what we call conservative societies, right? Maybe it's not a society, maybe it's just your family with very conservative parents or whatever. Or maybe your partner is being conservative. So anyway, you are living surrounded by people who live by these rules, and they expect you to live by these rules too, and you are kind of really part of this society. You are integrated, you are one of them. You are one of them, and they consider you to be one of them. So they don't know that you are unhappy. And let me just switch sides here. But the card between the worlds, this one, is implying that you have another side to yourself that they don't know about, but you have your own way in life. You know it, you go this way. You are the master of your destiny. You are creating, you are paving your own way. You are creative. See, there's also this spots of red. So when you are going this way, when you're creating your own life, you feel secure. This is the source of security for you. Also, this is whatever it is that it is healing your wounds, and it kind of, it felt to me like with this duality in your life, you feel like you're wandering through these ghost lands, through this cold landscape, being lost, and this is you being lost in the dark. Like really, there's not much left of you. There were not much left of you. I kind of feel that there was in the past. There wasn't much left of you because like you started dissolving in your surroundings, in the surrounding society, in the surrounding life, and you didn't like it because you knew you can be this magician, you can create something new. And when you started doing it, I really have a sense that you're doing it either in secret or just, yeah, you're doing it in secret for some reason. So really, you're kind of still hiding in the dark in these ghost lands. You have these two lives, but you are doing something, and this started a whole new chapter in your life for you, and started healing you from being this scared little raccoon. Now, I think I know now what these two cards mean, and they mean you. You started out like this Page of Swords. And Pages of Swords, they are young, they are intelligent, and they are very swift. They are fast thinking, they are fast moving. You were this bright kid. Intelligent, talented, but it kind of, you felt oppressed by these surroundings because they didn't let you develop in the way that you wanted to develop. But this is what you really are. You are this magnificent King of Pentacles. You are. Pentacles is all about being grounded, and this is what you are. You can be grounded, and the only thing that doesn't let you openly be this king is the necessity to lead this double life. But this is you. You have this whole kingdom. You have the potential in you to be the king of whatever there is. Because through whatever it is that you're doing, you are developing these qualities, you are developing the strength, and this is what you were, this is what you became. Okay, but we're talking about stuff that is unbalancing you, and what's unbalancing you is this duality, because you are still leading this double life. Good for you, you already found a way to out of this darkness, you already found a way to go your own way. You have whatever it is that you have found. It is healing your wounds, it's making this magnificent, beautiful, handsome king out of you. But this necessity to hide, to live your life between these two worlds, this is kind of unfooting you, unbalancing you, making you feel insecure, making you feel in danger, that any time everything can just flip and you will be ungrounded. Okay? Wow. So you're a very interesting person. I admire you. Okay, so let's see what you can do to ground yourself, to bring more balance to your root chakra. Oh, I never saw that this is the 10 of 10 of cups in this deck. This is the 10 of cups and it says holiday. Preparation. Okay. Come to the edge. Ooh. Slow but steady. Nine of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Cool. Wandering Circus. Not sure about those two now. Six of Wands. Victory. Good for you. Good. Three of Wands. Teamwork. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Man. A woman. And Lion. Dude. Dude, I really wish I knew you. You seem to be such an amazing person. Wow. Sorry, I'm just... wow, the energy I'm getting right. Wow. Amazing. Alright, look here. Look here. First of all, you need holidays. You can use it as excuse to just get away from all the shit. You can just... maybe you just need a breather. First of all, you need some holidays. You deserve them. I think whatever the life you are leading on both sides, you can afford them, and just whatever, just take some time off. Okay? Also, it's telling me, okay, it looks to me like you want to change. But for now, you're kind of, you're scared because you feel alone, and you are, first of all, you are just scared. You're kind of being in the dark. You don't know how it's going to work out, and you're also afraid of being left alone, to lose your community you live in now, and you also just logically, because it's totally logic. See. This is impersonation of unbalanced root chakra, because there is a piece of red ground, but it's tiny, and there's this elephant standing on it, and it's about to shatter in a second. So yeah, you are scared that you will be this unfortunate lady on the elephant and end if something goes wrong. this is what you are fearing, which is logical. I mean, who wouldn't, right? But you still want to change something because you feel lucky and you feel strong. Because remember that cool King of Pentacles? This also looks like a pentacle in this Wheel of Fortune, right? And Lion is the king of the animals, so you are the Lion King, right? And you are lucky, you know you will be lucky, but you don't know how to go about this whole situation. You don't know what to do. So the answer is Pentacles. This is Nine of Pentacles. This is just reward and I mean victory. But for Pentacles right now, Pentacles mean Pentacles are not fast. I know you were this Page of Swords, and swords are really fast, like swift, but you need to go slow and steady. Slow and steady. That's the trick, okay? No rush decisions, very meticulous preparation. You don't just, you know, come to the edge and jump. It is, you know, it's tempting, but you really have to take your time, take this holiday, whatever it is, just take your time, take a breather, don't jump right away, okay? Also, you really have to take your time planning. Also for the victory and being lucky, you are a victor. You are like person, you're a winner in your life. So most probably you're gonna to win. You're feeling it. Despite all this insecurity, you know you're gonna win. You just don't know how. So you have to plan. Also, it looks to me Three of Wands is teamwork. There is someone who can help you, so maybe you should take someone with you on this holiday to talk it all through. And Ace of Cups is all about love. I'm not sure if this, in this case, this is romantic love. Maybe this is a very deep and profound friendship. Someone with whom you are really connected. Or maybe, I don't know, I really have this funny feeling that this is a pet or something. I don't know. Maybe you should confide in your dog or something. I don't know. Maybe you should really, whatever. Anyways, whoever it is, a pet, really a family member, a friend, or something like that, or a partner, because traditionally, Ace of Cups is about love. Like, yeah. But also, this is fulfillment. This is just emotional fulfillment and connection. So you don't have to do it alone. You can have help from a person you can trust. I don't know who it is. I really sense there's more than just one person. Maybe there are two persons. Maybe you have very good buddies who can help you. All right. So, but you need to plan your victory. You can't just come to the edge and jump. You really have to plan it, and you need some time to do it. Slow and steady does the trick. So you don't have to be all serious about it. Just take your friends and go to the holiday and discuss it there with them, okay? Because whatever it is that you're doing in your second secret life, at least to me, like, you're not doing it completely alone. Maybe you have some sort of friends. Maybe, I don't know, I'm feeling like you're being some sort of an influencer. Maybe you are, I don't know, maybe you have a YouTube channel or something like that your community doesn't know about. Or maybe you are, I don't know, doing something on the web or whatever it is. So you have people, you have friends there probably who can support you. Or if it's not friends, then still someone who can be there for you, alright? Wow, but I'm really interested. It looks like a movie to me, really, dude. I'm really interested what it is. It does look fun. I don't know, I'm just getting this cool energy here, really, dude. I want to see this movie really. Okay. So for smoky quartz, right, smoky quartz, we are going to have a look at what is bringing your root chakra out of balance. So we'll be this pile, and we'll be having a look at what can bring your root chakra back into balance, and this is this pile, okay? In case you skipped the introduction, root chakra is all about grounded and balanced, actually. It's all about being safe, feeling safe and secure, knowing that nothing wrong can happen to you, just feeling both of your feet on the ground, basically. So, if your root chakra is unbalanced, logically you don't feel like your both feet are on the ground. You feel unsafe and insecure. You feel like something might happen, or I don't know, you feel threatened. Or maybe your root chakra is out of balance, as in being overactive. In this case, you are too concentrated on satisfying your basic needs, like eating too much, drinking too much, accumulating too much stuff in your life that you don't actually need, and not being, you know, just neglecting everything else. So we will look what it is that's bringing your root chakra out of balance, what is influencing you and stopping you from being grounded and balanced, and then we will see what it is that you can focus on to solve this situation, or just what you can look at to bring more balance to your root chakra and your life in general, because root chakra is like sort of the foundation of it all, right? So for now it's quiet, but my window is open and there are people outside who feel like they need to talk very loudly all the time, because God forbid someone doesn't hear what they are talking about. I mean, we all want to know, right? So just don't mind. I really love the sounds of life going on outside. I hope you love it too. If not, please forgive them for being loud, okay? They are nice people, probably. I don't know who they are, but let's hope they are nice, okay? Righto, so we are nearly done dealing the cards. I don't know why I am speaking in such a funny voice right now, but I just feel goofy today. I don't know. Maybe it's just red wine. But red is the color of the root chakra. See, I have a good excuse to have a glass of wine. Not that I need any, but I thought it appropriate. Righto, so my dear smoky quartz, let's find out what is bringing your root chakra out of balance, and let's find out how you can bring it back into balance. Alright, so let us see. We have the devil. Okay, toxic relationships, addictions. Yeah, looks like overactive root chakra. Reflect. Turtle. It looks like it couldn't decide between Gryffindor and Slytherin. Eight of Wands. Messages. High Priestess. Another High Priestess. Ooh. Field of Dreams. The singer of the chalice. To be fair, it's all good. Yeah, really? Ace of Pentacles. Two of Cups. It really looks rather good. Right, first of all, it's all good with your finances and it's all good with your love life, okay? So either you are in a harmonic relationship, or you have a significant other with whom you are happy, or you are alone and happy with it. Also, you have enough finances to be like, okay, there's enough. This is for starters, right? Singer of the Chalice is also about, this is really, if it is love, then it is like, no, let's leave it for a sec. Let's leave it for a sec. Let's see what's going on here. So reflect goes to here, no, to here. The turtle looks evil to me. You're being obsessed by an idea, by a dream. So, you're tricky. Okay, so first of all, you have, as I said, enough money, or you are just, you know, don't have to be worried about it. You are happy with your romantic situation, whatever it is. But I really, I don't think you're alone. I think there is someone with whom you're together or coming together, or I really feel a lasting relationship that's been going on for a while, okay? The problem is that you are the problem is, if you are being honest with yourself, there is something that you wish, and it's become an obsession. It's slowly, you're feeling that it's slowly becoming an obsession with you. There's a dream. And this dream is telling you that there should be like there's a card saying reflect, and there's 1, 2, 2, 1, like a reflection. I'm not into numbers, but make of it what you want. Right, so really, it's not an idea, it's a dream, and I think this is really a dream that you see when you fall asleep. Not like dream, but a real dream that kind of planted this idea in your mind that makes you not satisfied with your relationship. Although relationships and emotions are not necessarily about root chakra, or root chakra is not about them, but in this case, as these roses are red, it looks to me like you have this stability because of your relationship. Maybe you are like happily married to a wealthy person or whatever, or just, you know, you and your partner just built something together. Like really, this is your stability is kind of interconnected with your relationship, and this giving you this stability, this groundedness. So, and it's all actually working and fine and whatever. So yeah, but you are kind of having these obsessive dreams that slowly driving you crazy about your relationship just not being the one. Like you've been for a long time together, but you don't really feel like they are the one. Or maybe you feel that something is off. Okay. Now we have two high priestesses, and this is high priestesses is intuition. This is double intuition. And your intuition is going into overdrive, sending you messages. Dude, this is some weird stuff, really. I mean, it's not weird. I mean, it's the situation is clear, but whoa, I don't want to be in your shoes. I used to be, but anyways, anyway. So, to summarize it, find a good reader and do a private reading, or just go to, I don't know. You need to sort it out. You are in a long-term relationship with a person, and everything is okay. It's all good, it's all grounded, stable, and like you've been together, you build something together, or you know, you have this stability. But you have these recurring dreams that are slowly driving you insane about something being off with this relationship. I don't know what it is. It's kind of, I think these dreams are showing you this ideal relationship that you could have, and this is not with this person, or not this relationship, or just something. They are showing you how it should be, and what they're showing you is not what you see. It's basically the reflection, like a reflection. I can't even put into words, because this is a dream, and you never can really logically explain what's going on in a dream. Not always in any rate. But it really is about how it really is about that there's something about it. There's something about it, and this is actually these dreams that are making you insane. This is your intuition screaming at you. Jesus. So really, do something about it, dude. Really, yeah. To summarize it, what's unbalancing you are these weird dreams you are being obsessed with, because this is your intuition telling you that there is something going on here with your stability, with your stable life, that's not okay. Okay. Right, and let's see what you can do to balance yourself. Okay. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles, and it says business. The Lover, Ego, Six of Cups, Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. It's all over the place. Ride the Wave. Whoa, I've never seen this card. That is the Wild. Yeah, I don't like this dude. For some reason, I don't know. Observer. Psychic Development. Yeah, I bet you need this one. Seven of Cups. And Four of Wands. Okay. I see someone having an affair with their work. Not at work, but with their work. Someone's been a workaholic. Maybe this should be you, you know? Maybe you should just have an affair with your business, with your work. I don't know. I really have this feeling that you have a business. So you have to kind of concentrate on it. Because this dude, he's really concentrated on this pentacle. So, if not business, that you really should pay attention to your finances and to secure yourself financially. And be very, very fierce about it. You really have to pay attention to your finances and be really consequent and meticulous about it. Really pay attention and sort out your finances and secure yourself financially. Not your partner yourself, just you yourself. Okay. Also Observer and Psychic Development. So your intuition screaming at you, it definitely means that you have intuition. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So just pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to signs. I don't mean that you really, because it looks to me like you're getting obsessed with this. Don't be obsessed by it, but just pay attention to it, just analyze it, just don't just react to it like, oh my god, this dream again, what's going on? Like, really, alright, this dream, what did I have? What did I see there? What could it be? What are the symbols? Because there are always symbols, and just try to work out what the symbols were. And maybe it will just get you to another level in your intuition. And it will tell you where to go next. So yeah, as I said, just pay attention to your dreams. Not just react to them, but just work with them. Okay. North is the wild and ride the wave. Let your inner troll out. Be this dolphin. Be just not reckless. You can't be reckless. You have to pay attention to your finances, but while doing so, be reckless. Like, really be not reckless, ruthless. Ruthless. Really use your chances. Use your chances just while you are sorting out your finances. Just be really hard about it. be this hardliner, be a really ruthless business person about it, okay? This is what it's saying. Really just do whatever you need to do. If you have to be this dude, be this dude. If you have to be this dolphin, be this dolphin. Just do it. Okay, so four swords. Be guarded. Watch out. It also goes to this observer stuff and to this eagle stuff. Just watch out. Be watchful. Use your intellect to support your intuition. Just don't rely on your feelings and your intuition. Only use your intellect and be careful. Like really watch out for the swords that can hurt you and use your shield. Just shield yourself. Normally when I see this card I tell people to let the shield down, but in this case really you gotta just... And in this case this dude isn't looking sad, he's looking concentrated. Just, you know, he looks like he's meditating. Just meditate, just go into inside yourself and, you know, use your better judgment and guard yourself. Watch out. And 6 of Cups and 7 of Cups. Okay. So 6 of Cups is like kind of past connection. And this case is rather sort of a childhood friend or someone you know from before. I wouldn't say this is like someone from your past life. It's rather really like your past. Someone you know from your past, like you were friends or, I don't know, siblings and haven't seen each other in a while. Something to do with that. And 7 of Cups is you got to meet again. You got to have a conversation. And also, I don't know if you can see it, but like the 6 cups that surround it are like yellowish, orangish, and the middle one is green. Also, there's a lot of green here too about your finances. So maybe you should seek advice, financial advice from a good old friend or a relative. Someone whom you know from before you came together with your partner. And you have to connect with them and seek this advice. Also, the green color is the color of the heart chakra, so you really have to make this part of the reading, this financial security and stability, your main priority. Really pour your heart's blood into it. Can you even say it in English? So really make it your first priority, work on it, involve your friends and family to help you. Watch out and also work to strengthen your intuition. So dude, I hope I haven't made you paranoid or something like that, so I really hope it all works out well. I have no idea what's going on. This is just what the cards are saying. I hope. Don't take me seriously, okay? But still, I mean, putting more money on the side and being careful and working on your intuition never hurts. So why not? Right? Okay, this was it. Oh, I hope everything is okay. Alrighty, so this was it. It was a great fun. The energy today was awesome. I really enjoyed doing these readings and I hope you enjoyed seeing them too. I hope it resonated, or in some cases I hope it didn't resonate with anyone, but anyways, the stories were great. I really admire you guys. You are from what I saw in the cards, no matter what option it was, you are really cool personalities. So best of luck to all of you. Peace, love. Till we meet again.